All right, thank you for joining me in the newest videos. Today we're going to talk about different ways to detect shopping scams and kind of what to do in that scenario. So I got a few things kind of typed out here, some information that I found online while I was doing some research. So we're kind of going to go over all this stuff for you, and yeah, get a notepad out. There's a lot in here, and probably a lot you've never heard of. So just kind of get ready for that, and we'll just kick into here. So the biggest thing is when shopping online and shopping things like that, especially on Amazon, is, Amazon, Walmart, Target, they all allow these third-party sellers to sell on their website, which means what third-party seller is basically someone who isn't directly paid or owned by Walmart. It would be like me opening a business, like a mom and pop shop or just an online store from my house, and then asking Walmart to let me sell my items and stuff like that on their website, or Amazon to sell it on their website. And it is very easy to get these, shops on there. So these scams are very rampant because it's very easy to do so. And as soon as they get caught, they can close that store down, make a new email, and start it all up again. So it's very easy to start these shopping scams. So I highly encourage you to do it. No, I'm just kidding. But anyways, so just the big thing is the first number one thing on kind of my list here is check the website's legitimacy. So, look for a physical address, contact information, things like that. So if you're buying something from Amazon, it's routing you to the main manufacturer store to buy it or something like that. Make sure they have an about page or something like that, contact way to see if there's a physical person behind it. You can see if there's a name of the company. Maybe there's maybe they have a history. If there's no history, it's a pretty bare bones website. It just says, big old square. It says buy now, and there's not a ton of other information with it. I'd be very weary of that because it means that they didn't take any time to set that website up. They hurried up and slapped it up to make a quick buck, and then if it probably more than likely you'll have to get shut down because it'll get reported eventually after it scams a bunch of people out of its money for never sending the product. So just be on the lookout for that kind of information: physical addresses, contact information, about page of that particular owner or the creator or seller of that product. And then the second thing is, if you're going to these websites, these direct websites where these people sell these products, for example, you see a product on Instagram or TikTok and it says click here and it brings you to a separate website. Well, that's bringing them to whatever website they want to bring you to. So if that's their main manufacturer website or whatever where they sell stuff, you can tell if it's a secure or legit website by checking the website's URL at the top of the search bar. And I'll have a little example here for you, but making sure you see HTTPS :/ on there, that type of thing, or like a padlock. It'll show like a little padlock symbol and then the website's name. That's when you know it's secure. So like for my good example here is Protect Your Pockets website. It won't say HTTPS or whatever. It's going to have a padlock on it because we just have it secure through SSL security services and stuff like that. It's a lot more detailed. Biggest thing is just make sure you can see that there's HTTPS on there or the little padlock there symbol to make sure that it is a legit website and it has account security information. Basically what that means is they have, like, our website has a back door security system that helps protect account information. So, make sure your banking account or what are your credit card, whatever you use to pay for the course, and then your address and all that information is securely protected with this particular system. And that website has it built into it. Not all websites do, so we paid extra for that. So you're welcome. Then the next thing is like, if you're buying on Amazon or buying on Walmart and it'll say like shipped and sold by Bob's Electronics, and then with Prime shipping or whatever, or with Prime Amazon fulfillment team or whatever, research the seller. You can click on that seller there in that part where it says shipped and sold by, and you can see reviews and things like that people left, and so just check that before you buy something. It's easy. You can review the product and find that same information probably, but if you go directly to the actual seller's review page on Amazon or Walmart or whatever, then you can see reviews left, see how the return system is, see how fast the product you get, what the quality of the product is. You know, do your own diligent research. Don't just hurry up and shell your money out everywhere online, you know. So and then be aware of unrealistic discounts. So TikTok ads and Instagram ads are a big one with this one. You'll always see like, oh yeah, 90% off of this product. Yeah, buy this now. Or, buy one, get this one free and stuff like that. Most of the time, those particular like deals, if the price seems too good to be true, they probably are. Scammers often lure victims with deeply discounted, unrealistically low prices to entice them to making a purchase. So yeah, again, they're hoping to bank on selling your information. So if you hurry up and go buy something at a decent price, it's probably some cheap plastic thing or whatever, or a shirt that has a Pokemon on it or something like that. They're really banking on the fact that they're going to get your information and they're going to make more money than whatever they did from just selling that shirt that wasn't worth a damn for them anyways, and by selling your information that way. So just be wary of those kind of special deals. And then next thing is read product descriptions carefully. So this is one here I found online, but scrutinize product description and images. Be cautious if the descriptions are vague, lack detail, or use stock images that don't match a product. Actually, this is great. I can't believe I didn't think of this one, because like Amazon is a great resource for this. You will see a product and it would say it's like a blue shirt they show on there with the symbol, and in the description it'll be like, oh, a gray hoodie with this and that. The description won't match the product picture at all, and that's because they're trying to scam you for the wrong product, or they literally just pop these like I told you, these stores up really fast that everything's just copy and paste, everything's just automated on there, and stuff can get messed up and along the way. And so quality control is a huge issue in that way. So just make sure you read everything. It might not matter if it's only a $10 or $20 thing, but if you're buying something that's $100 to $200, you might want to make sure you're buying something legit. So. And then another thing is you'll see this a lot even in scam emails, is check spelling and grammar errors on products and things like that, descriptions and such, to make sure that, if you're seeing weird errors and things like that with English wording on a product, then it's probably some other country trying to scam people, and they just take whatever they typed out, translate in Google and paste it on there, or they're trying to write it themselves and don't know how to write English words that well. Poorly written product descriptions of websites contain content can be sign a scam. Legitimate businesses usually have professional or error-free content. And then another thing I was talking about when you're checking out a seller is review the return policy. Understand that the website's return and refund policy. Scammers may have a restrictive or convoluted return policies designed to discourage returns. Exactly. Amazon has a ton of these people. Great example, my mom. What a shock, right? I know. She has a ton of examples. And again, why do you think I wanted to do this kind of content and share this information, do a course like this? I literally have a person who can easily get scammed literally right at my ready right here. She's a prime example of that stuff, and luckily I'm very proud that she doesn't get scammed. She uses me as a resource. She sends me pictures and all this stuff of all this. But a great example is she just bought this thermometer, and this thermometer she got, it was only $10 on Amazon. You try to return on Amazon, it says, oh, return product here. You click it, it will only let you troubleshoot it, like there's an issue with it. So what they'll do is they won't let you return it at all unless it's defective. So you'd have to the reason she wants to return it is because she bought this thermometer thinking it was a little bit smaller. She bought it's like this big pot one, for checking the liquid in the pot, but she was trying to buy something just for like a cup to check the temperature of tea and stuff. And so she was just trying to return it because it wasn't quite what she was looking for, and they won't let her return it at all. The return policy, once I finally dug some digging, I looked at a customer review of the company, and they said, warning, unreturnable product. And then I read the description. She was saying I was able to return mine, luckily, because the temperature gauge was off or whatever. It was defective. But if you don't have proof that it was defective, they will not return it, do anything like that. So something to be wary about. Another one is be wary of unusual payment methods. This is a great one. eBay is a great example. You'll get scammers like crazy. So my story when I was talking about when I was trying to buy a camera and all these people wanted, you know, offering these cameras like used, but like way cheaper than other people selling the same used camera somewhere else. They wanted like payment through like Zelle, or they wanted payment through like some other like cash or payment method app that I have never heard of. And I'm like, nah, this seems sketchy. I'm like, cause like, and what I came to realize is none of these places they're trying to offer have any kind of sender protection. Like PayPal just integrated through like Venmo and stuff like that, and through PayPal's website itself. But like if you can turn on like payer protection or buyer protection, something like that. So if you buy something from somebody and you didn't get it or whatever, you can charge back your money to that person and get your money back. It's a little setting you have to turn on, or you like takes a portion of your money out or something like that. But that is almost needed this day and age, because otherwise it's just too easy to get scammed in that way. So just be wary of unusual payment methods. So watch out for pop-ups, unsolicited emails. We've talked 100 times about it. By this, you should be an expert in unsolicited emails and pop-ups by now. But if you aren't, yeah, just be wary of, you know, crazy pop-up deals and emails saying, oh yeah, get this free for when you sign up for this or whatever. So, you know, be cautious of pop-up ads and unsolicited emails advertising deals and products. So, scammers often use these tactics to redirect you to fake websites to steal your information. See? All right, next thing you can do is check the domain age. So there's a tool called Whois, WHOIS, if you're wondering how to spell it. It's all capital letters, one word. What this does is it lets you check how old a website is. So if a domain is recently registered, like all of a sudden out of the blue for this website that you're trying to buy something from, then it's like a pop-up store, which could be like very scammy. I mean, not all of them, like, you know, Spirit Halloween is a pop-up store, but that makes sense. It's a Halloween store, a physical store, and it pops up during Halloween time, October. So that makes sense, you know. But these online ones, man, they can be really sketchy. So just be wary of that. And you can use a tool like Whois to check that stuff. So just pay attention to the red flags. That'll be kind of the next one. We talk about this a little bit with AJ in the cryptocurrency scam section. But, you know, if they're, you know, have a ton of urgency and they want you to act fast by giving you personal information, or they're claiming this product will claim this, you know, illness and stuff like that. If you act fast, you can get this now and get another bottle free or whatever. Just be wary of those high pressure tactics, because that's obviously trying to trick your brain. It's social engineering, which I've talked about before in a previous video. They're trying to just trick your brain into being like, I gotta get this deal and act on it, you know. How else do you think those late night infomercials work? Act right now, buy right now, and we'll double the offer for you. It's obviously a tactic. Those seem really obvious. These people are doing the same thing. It should be obvious there too. But if it's not, well, now it should be obvious to you now. So, you know, and then if you are shopping online, just use reputable online marketplaces, you know. But like Target and Walmart will let you like filter by what is actually sold by Walmart, or you can disallow third-party sellers. I didn't see that option on Amazon. Hopefully they do something like that, but they do have a Prime option, but Prime doesn't always guarantee it's sold by Amazon still, so just be wary of that with the Prime filter on Amazon. So, but yeah, just shop from well-known name brands. You know, people talking about, well, you're buying stuff name brand, but I mean, you kind of, to get your product that you're wanting to buy, that's kind of the only way to guarantee it in most cases. So, and then at the end of the day, you know, trust your instincts, you know. Use your common sense, and your common sense is only going to get stronger and better as you train and see all this information and learn about it. So just kind of keep your ongoing learning session with this stuff and share your knowledge of recent scams with other people to learn about other newer scams that are popping up, and just kind of go from there, you know. If you're suspicious of a transaction you're trying to buy, or something like that you're encountering online while shopping, stop the ongoing transaction. I mean, the thing is until you hit accept and pay at the end, you can back out at any moment. So if you just feel sketchy at any moment, just be like, it's not worth it. Just end it. It's not worth losing the money. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Stay vigilant while you're shopping online, and we'll see you in another video. Bye.